Doing?
Hi,
Hi,
honey.
good evening.
Oh, well,
Have
I'll tell
you-
you what, we might be a few days late, but I'm not sure we would have had the energy to do this moon reading because she's been so strong.
She
You know,
certainly has,
yeah,
absolutely. And now we've got the first snow of winter. Perhaps that's what we were waiting for.
that's it.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
And of course, Mercury. We've been waiting for
Yeah,
Mercury.
next week. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Mercury will go retrograde
Yeah.
until the middle of December. It's only
So,
a short period of time this time.
yes, yeah, it's only a quick blast just to remind us. So, full moon, full supermoon, your turn
Yes.
to start.
Thank you. Yes, full supermoon in Taurus.
Yep.
So
Get
we've
it
got
grounded.
tenacity. We got to sort
Yeah.
of, bring up that
Stick with
um,
it.
stick with it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, different cards tonight. I've used these before, but angel, god, and goddesses.
You're not going to believe this.
No. Oh my goodness. And priestess of light.
Oh, I've got the divine feminine.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, it'll be interesting.
It will. It will. No, I do love these angel gods and
Yeah.
goddesses because they have the little affirmation written on them as well.
Yeah.
They often sort of really portray what
Mm.
we're. Oh, three cards. Okay, three.
Yeah. Well, it's my Archangel workshop on Saturday.
It's
Oh,
no wonder they came
dude.
out.
So I've got some more Archangel cards, which are actually beautiful, but it was the angels, gods, and goddesses that just said, you need to have these. And it was like, right, okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Okay.
So, um, yeah, it's been a super moon, hasn't it, Annie?
Mhm.
And that makes it even more sort of powerful, her energy.
Yeah.
Um, but it's although I've been very tired,
Mm.
I have been sleeping, which is
Yeah.
unusual.
Mm.
Um, but I feel her energy is really sort of saying, right, this is the end and it is the beginning.
Yeah.
Now is the time. Okay. The
Absolutely.
first card I've got oh, is beautiful, beautiful. The
Oh, I love
goddess of the unknown. And I
yeah.
think that has been certainly the feeling. Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? But
Oh,
it is
yeah.
about a new chapter.
Yeah.
It's just around the corner. It says, remove the fear, embrace the unknown. Well,
Mhm.
as you know, both you and I are
Yeah.
changing direction in the new year.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely a card for us saying
Oh,
the,
perfect.
the power of this supermoon makes you've got to do it. Now's the
Yes.
time.
Now's
Because
the
we
time.
do, we fear the unknown, don't we? Oh, I don't know this. And I don't,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah. But no. And with her, which is brilliant, is the beautiful goddess of balance.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, stand firm in your beliefs,
Yeah.
and keep that stability.
Mm.
Don't do the wobbling, don't do the rocking. Be
Yeah.
focused, move
Mm.
forward. Now's the time to do it. It's keeping that balance.
Yeah.
Um, no one step forward and one step back. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
small steps forward.
Yeah.
For me, anyway.
Yeah. Massively
Um,
off cliffs here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She's beautiful. I love her markings on her face.
Oh,
It's
yes.
showing that sort of
Yeah.
um, war paint, but it's gentle, it's serene,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
she's the oops, there we are, the angel of space clearing. And it
Mm.
is a time to clear out the old,
Yeah.
negative thoughts, negative feelings,
Mm.
just clear them all out.
I was just
Um,
looking around my office and thinking, I need to get rid of a lot of this stuff.
I was only talking to my
More.
mother to I was only talking to my mother tonight about
Yeah.
getting rid. Yeah. Yeah, and I think she's I do feel she's got this like subtle war paint.
Yeah.
So very, very peaceful face, but
Mm,
I've really got to do what I've got to do, you
yeah.
know, and
Mm,
have that warrior inside you that makes you just drive forward
yeah.
with the beautiful
Oh,
divine
divine
feminine.
feminine.
You know, I mean, yeah, we're coming to the end of the year, the divine feminine. Well, we're not really, are we?
Mm,
But it has been a really strong energy
it
this
has.
year.
Yeah.
Um, and she's again, doing that balancing act with her light from her hand.
Mm,
She's shining out. She's got the full moon in the background, well, the new moon in the background,
mm,
and she's got a lovely red glow above her head.
mm,
And I think when you talk of um, balance, you can talk about negative, positive, yin and yang, and but also the magnetic fields that can be around you.
mm,
You feel absolutely ready to go in one direction.
mm,
But it is about making sure it's a receptive
mm,
energy.
mhm.
Don't be dragged forward. Don't be pulled forward. You've got to go with it. Or I've
Yeah.
got with grace.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm,
um, yeah, not with a real, um, not with your head. It's a divine feminine. Do it from your heart,
yeah.
definitely.
Mm.
Um, the angel of healing.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the hand there is on the solar plexus,
Mhm.
which is obviously where our strong spiritual feelings come from.
Yeah.
Um, and it's where you feel
Mm,
other people's feelings as well.
yeah.
You can receive it there.
Mm,
But it's remembering to heal self. You
mm,
know, we have gone through, especially in the world, quite sad things have happened, Annie.
yeah.
And when you are intuitive and receptive like us, we can feel that pain. You
Mm,
and I have spoken about what I'm feeling at the minute.
yeah.
It's obviously the earth's pain
Yeah.
and the earth's sadness because I'm feeling okay,
Yeah.
in my head, but I'm obviously feeling something.
And
Um,
this is the thing, once you've experienced the earth's pain, you totally, or any other person's pain, you totally know you don't want to create that. You don't want to cause that or be involved
no,
with that.
and you've just got to send out that healing
Yeah.
and also bring in those that can heal you, be receptive to those that can heal you. So
Yeah.
I know your partial this week has been amazing for
Mm.
me.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Mm.
Well, you're doing your Earth Archangels this weekend, aren't
I
you?
am this weekend.
Are there any places left?
Yeah, there are. The
Oh,
12 of them are going to step forward over the day and just give us their heads up about what they're involved with. And of course, they, as our guardian angels, are really up close and personal at the moment to help us with this ascension process.
mm,
And it's interesting that we've both picked sort of the angels and we've both picked
yeah,
either the divine feminine or the priestess, the feminine
yeah,
energy, because of course for them, the whole point of this is the rebalancing of the feminine energy
yeah,
and giving us kind of the energies and abilities that we need in order to bring about that massive change.
yeah,
As the second ray of the divine feminine hits in our sacral chakra,
yeah.
this next 12 years, it's all about sacral, no, yeah, sacral chakra. Yeah, yeah, we've had the wobble and the pressure on our roots chakra, which is our sense of security. Now we're having the wobble on who we are, which is
Yeah,
why
yeah,
both you and I have been sort of, shall we say, nudged
absolutely.
into new.
Well, my final card with the priestess. Actually, going back to your workshops, Annie, you say there's some places left.
Yes, yeah.
I know we're in the middle of a reading, but how would people get hold of you if they wanted to be on it?
They can look me up on Facebook, or they can message me, text me. My number's out there, or go to my website if they want to send an email, or they can just send an email to admin@conboy.net, and I'll be able to accommodate them.
The
One
only
of
reason I say
Yeah.
that, Annie, is because that was one of the workshops in my early development days that really made me feel the angels, because obviously I'm obviously an earth being,
Mhm.
as in elemental energy,
Yeah.
and learning about the earth archangels
Mm.
made me realize what the angelic energy is about.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
can just say to everybody out there, if you want to, it's a well worth a workshop.
Oh,
Sorry,
thank you.
didn't mean to do that, Annie, but honestly, I just
It's
felt that
okay.
needs to be said.
And it's
Yeah,
open for everyone. You don't have to have a
yeah,
background in development. You don't have to
no,
be on a particular path. These archangels are going to be with us for the long haul, and they're stepping more and more uh, into, our perception.
yeah,
And we're sensing them more, but they've got exactly the energies we need to boost us through. So,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely worth it. Right, my final card. Sorry, going back to our reading. Actually, it's all relevant, isn't it? It is all relevant
It is,
um,
absolutely.
because of what's happening right at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think it's a wonderful uh, last card for what we've been talking about. And she often comes up for me, this lady.
Oh,
She has that wonderful
yeah.
headdress where
Yeah.
I feel that, you know, her loyal guide is forever with her. Got the
Yeah.
full moon in the background.
Yeah.
And this is the decisive, it's sacred action.
Yeah.
So this is that decisive focus that
Mm,
we need at the moment.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
um, I just want to say, just go for it.
Mm, mm,
You know,
yeah.
just go for it. But with grace, that came out earlier. With grace, you know, don't say, right, here I come. Ugh. No, just go forward.
Yeah.
You know, it feels absolutely the right time. You
And
know,
the
I did a lot of deliberation throughout the year,
yeah.
doing these readings. I got sort of the feeling that, yes, come on, Gwen, move yourself, move yourself. I really feel this full moon has given me
Mm,
that lovely
mm,
glow. I want to call it a glow because she looks absolutely super in the
yeah.
sky. But that glow to just move forward now.
Yeah.
It's the
Well,
right.
it is. And what I like about that card is their steadfast
Oh yeah,
gazing into the distance, and
yeah.
the tenacity. That word comes up for me again. The tenacity.
Tenacity. Well, it's Taurus, isn't it, as well?
Yeah,
So yeah,
I can do this. I'm going to take this action.
yeah,
And for both of us in our discussions, and you now sort of going, right, I'm going to do some workshops and developmental work and some circle work for people, and help them in their journey. It's just a
yeah.
beautiful card to have, to
It
say,
is.
come on, let's get on with this.
Keep
So
it focused. I
yeah,
want people, you know, with these workshops, Annie, I want people to travel my journey
yeah,
that I've had over the last few years,
yeah.
because it's been a wonderful journey.
Mm,
My mind has just opened up, and
mm,
obviously, my heart chakra has certainly opened up
yeah,
to everything. You know,
yeah,
that is. I just want to share it with people now. It's
yeah.
lovely. Yeah,
Yeah, these journeys are not necessarily about the destination, they're about the journey. And
absolutely. Yeah,
and it is just so right timing for you to be taking that out and offering it to other people so they can
oh
start
yeah,
their journey. It's going to
yeah,
be amazing. I mean, I know we both know that the universe has got plans for us.
absolutely. But yeah, but that's it. These cards are really sort of saying to me, look, it's all here, Gwen. It's in
Yeah,
the cards. This
yeah,
reading is saying this is what this full moon energy and you know and others that are watching, this full moon energy is the energy to take forward.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So I've got my cards and I've pre-shuffled them. So let me just get some cards out and we'll just see. I'm going to start with the Divine Feminine. And she's beautiful. She's just stunning.
Oh, that pink.
Yeah, she's just stunning. This is Anna. She's the High Priestess. And I just look, that moon in the background, Gwen. Just look at that
Lift
moon.
it up a bit. Lift
Oh,
it up.
can
Oh,
you see? Oh,
oh, oh.
oh, oh,
That's
oh.
it.
Sorry, sorry.
That's it. You got it.
I'm trying to
Oh,
squint around it.
yes.
Yeah,
That is that supermoon power, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah. And the beautiful diadem in her crown. And the card says, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. And that is just so strong about the divine feminine at the moment, about bringing back that love, bringing back that creative flow, about putting our hearts together, unifying and recognizing that there's a spiritual purpose to love. It's not only for the material world, there's a higher power. Love is a higher power. And I just feel like she reminds us, come on, let's get in that understanding of all that we are is based on and
All
make
you
sure.
need is love. Yeah.
And she's paired with the angel of the universe. Again, I love this particular card. She's so serene
Mm.
and peaceful. And I have the sense whenever I get this card that we've got that deep universal connection. It's not only feeling the earth, it's when we can learn to feel the universe, when we can be
Yes.
open to all the energy. And this is
Yeah.
the earth's archangels, they're the guardian angels of us. They come in about reminding us there are higher realms, there's a purpose, we can be connected to it all. So on this card, it says you're being encouraged to expand your thinking. So for me, that's totally what you need to do to get new beginnings, is to be open. You said it. We have to open up to the new ideas, to the new inspirations, and to recognize that maybe we are keeping ourselves too small. Yeah, holding in too small. Now we've got we've got Shakina,
Oh,
the
sorry.
priestess
She looked like RuPaul then, but
of the divine feminine. So
yes.
what a second priestess cards, so more priestess energy, reminding us. And I think for me, the idea of a priestess is all about standing in your power,
Yes.
recognizing that you have a sacred duty, not just sacred action, but sacred duty or responsibility. And that if we get into the presence of the divine feminine, it helps us to create what is needed. And
It's the
on
being of service, isn't it?
is, yeah, this card says, at the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light. Reminding ourselves of that powerful way we can shine, and we don't have to keep our light reduced.
No.
Particularly at the moment where there is the pushback against anything that is divine feminine, anything that is the creative nature of humanity, because we're all divine masculine, divine feminine. We've in us, we've got both energy sources.
That's the balance. Yeah, yeah.
That pushback that's going on to dim the light, and we're being reminded, stepping forward and doing new and taking the new beginnings, the new opportunities, is actually going to help us shine our light more. And
Definitely.
interestingly enough, with the god of reflections.
Yes.
So there's a point at which we have to see ourselves reflected in others. And it does say the qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. And that's a really challenging thing to think about. Thinking about feeling the earth's pain, we can feel the earth's pain if we allow ourselves to, and then we have to remember it's our pain. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
see the hate in others, but we've got to remember perhaps there's hate in us.
Mm.
We can see the love shining out of others, the love shining out of what the planet and the universe give us. You know, I look at the stars sometimes and I just go, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's that, if we can see our reflection, if we can look at that and understand we're mirroring ourselves, that will help us to grab those opportunities to show the beautiful side of ourselves,
Mm.
to show that passionate, positive reflection that's within us all. We're all capable of that. We just don't necessarily think we are. Okay, so I've got Sappho. Can you
Oh, up, 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 up. That's it. Oh,
oh,
lovely.
target tonight?
Yeah, yeah. Lovely.
Yeah. And here she is, the poetess. One of the powerful things, of course, is that our words are energy, and how we use our words is important. How we speak internally about ourselves, how we represent ourselves in the world. And she's come in to say, on this card, it says, I love every inch of my body and I love the woman in my life fiercely. Reminding us, let's speak in words of love, love for self, love for others, love for the planet, love for the universe, love for the archangels. You know, there's so much that's good that we're not even speaking about. Our focus is constantly drawn to the low vibration instead of the high vibration. And I'm smiling because these cards are very red. The divine feminine cards are very red, and it's making me laugh because there's an archangel, an earth's archangel called Archeliel,
I
who's
tell you.
red. And he is the action angel. He's the one, the archangel who goes, right, get your bottom in gear, get moving. And I just feel like he's giving us a not so subtle message tonight for the next 2 or 3 weeks. As this moon plays out, you'll find you want to get going. You'll
Yeah.
find you want to make those steps forward. It will, the clarity's coming to help you to see where that higher calling is, where you need to be going, rather than hanging on to the old. So in this time of letting go, we're going to let go of anything that's going to stop us on the journey. Oh, I do love this. And my last card is the angel of support.
There you go.
So whatever we do, we're supported. The words on this one actually say, the universe has heard your silent call for help. And the support that's there for us from the angelic realm is enormous.
Mm.
The support that we can have for one another is enormous. It's a tremendous shift, I know, to go into support, but supporting self as much as we support each other,
Yeah.
taking care of self, nurturing self, so we can take care and nurture others and open that channel of love, open ourselves as channels. Both you and I know that we're doing much more channeling. We're into, you know, working even more with the guides and inspirers. Uh,
Yeah.
and that energy that comes in and through and out is all about let's get onto the path that brings us our best life. So I'm
Yeah.
delighted we've got the angel of support.
And again, Annie, when you talk of support, when we're in our human form, we often go for human support. We must always, as you say, remember our guides and our inspirers and the angelic realm and the elemental world. That just call on them. They're there to support you.
Yeah,
You know, you know,
absolutely.
that saying, "Go hug a tree."
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. You and I
Look
both.
how steadfast a tree is, and
Yeah,
yeah,
and I think as well, when we're in the waning from the supermoon, it is the releasing.
yeah,
The supporters we've got are telling us gently, go on, let this go. You don't need
mm,
this anymore. It's not who you're gonna be. It's not your journey anymore.
yeah,
As you know, I'm busy letting go of all sorts of things which have been the bedrock of what I've done for the last, I don't know, 20 odd years, maybe 30, some
yeah,
of it, maybe it's 30 years worth of what I've done. Um, but the support for us in making those transformations and
yeah.
letting go and releasing is phenomenal. And I know that all we have to do is kind of say help or even just give me a hand.
Yeah.
Whatever, whatever.
Give us a clue. Give us a clue.
Yeah. So I think we've got some brilliant cards for the next 2 or 3 weeks just to keep
Definitely, Annie.
with the last blast of this mega energy that I mean we've had so much stuff, so much energy battering us this year. we've we've definitely been the tower being pulled apart.
But it's had to be done to get that shift,
Yeah, but
and the shift has happened.
it's
Yeah.
delightful to think that next year we're going to be the chariot,
Mm.
going to be in that forward momentum. Yeah, we might have to steer 2 horses or 4 horses, whoever, but
Juggle those balls.
we'll be able to do it because we'll have focus. That's what I like about what's coming to us. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, there we go. And how lovely that we both decided on the angels, gods, and goddesses. And how
Absolutely.
that we both got different cards. I was wondering if they were going to play a little trick and get us to have the same cards.
You
Wouldn't
weren't
it
far
surprise
wrong.
me?
But no, each card has given us the same message, though, haven't they? And
Yeah,
that's what happens, and these are the messages to take on board.
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Stay focused, keep your balance, just
Mm.
go with the flow.
Move
Yeah.
on down the road.
Move on down the road.
I was just going to say, there's a song in there. Move on down the road.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, brilliant. Oh,
Okay, so we will be back at new moon in just under a fortnight,
yes.
and we'll see what the last blast is for the year. Any wrapping up endings that we need, and see you soon.
Okay, thanks, Annie.
Yeah, take care, darling. Bye.
Bye.